Question number 278 has been asked by the Honourable Maotwe to the Minister of Finance. The question is about whether the National Treasury is reviewing the Social Relief of Distress grant to implement an unemployment grant, and if so, has the review been outsourced to a consultant or contractor, and what are the names of the consultants or contractors? The Honourable Minister.
Honourable Deputy Speaker, the future form and nature of the COVID-19 SRD will be informed by the outcome of the review of the active labour market policies. Long-term economic participation is a critical objective, and the solution must consider long-term benefits, affordability, complementarity with basic services, and employment promotion efforts. The Government Technical Advisory Centre, which is housed at National Treasury, is a service provider appointed to conduct this active labour market review. Thank you.
The first supplementary question will be asked by the Honourable Maotwe.
Thank you very much, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, we are in this situation today because for the past 10 years, the unemployment level has risen to high levels. We are speaking today with the expanded unemployment level sitting at 42%. And National Treasury has got no plan, even in this fiscal framework that was presented this year. They've got no plan or even an appetite to tell us how they are going to cap these unemployment levels. We've asked, when are they going to introduce the unemployment grant? Our people are unemployed, even worse now. Graduates are also unemployed, which adds on the crisis of the unemployment as it stands. So we just need to know, when are we implementing unemployment grant for the people who are within the working age population? Because it is not their own doing that they can't find jobs. They are trying to find jobs, they are applying, but there's just no opportunities out there. What will the minister do, and when will he introduce unemployment grant in South Africa to avoid these crisis levels that we find ourselves in? We will not cap the crime levels in this country for as long as our people are loitering the streets looking for jobs which are nowhere to be found. And it is not their own making. The government needs to create opportunities for our people. It's not enough for our government to only send kids to school to graduate and come back and loiter the streets without any unemployment. So the only thing that can help us is for government, which we also asked in the fiscal framework, that you are saying you are giving 8.8 billion rands towards creation of jobs, but you are not telling us how many jobs you are going to create. So while we are still waiting for that answer,
your time has expired.
When will the unemployment grant be introduced? Thank you.
The Honourable Minister.
Honourable Deputy Speaker, it's the first time I hear of a proposal called unemployment grant. First time I hear that. What I've heard is proposal around basic income grant, around a number of other things. The unemployment grant I've not heard of it. But let me come and say, first let me talk about the unemployment problem. The unemployment problem is the function correctly so. Okay. Is it better? I said, I've never had a proposal of the unemployment grant. It's the first time I'm hearing of it. What I've heard are people who are talking about a basic income grant and other grants. Be that as it may, the issue of unemployment is a function of a number of things. Key in South Africa is a function of the fact that, let's admit, of stagnant growth. You make an allegation which I want to debunk, that in the fiscal framework there's no attempt at all to deal with this question, which I want to say is incorrect. First and foremost, in the budget, we outline 4 pillars of growth. Amongst them is massive investment in infrastructure, which we think will have an impact on the growth question. Insofar as looking at unemployment, you will know that there's what is called employment incentive. But what we are doing at the moment under leadership of Minister Meth is to look at the reorganization of all of that in government, whose intention is to look what form of grants it may well be that unemployment grant becomes one of those things. But we're working on
Honourable Minister, your time has expired.